Hey, Billy, you got a minute?
Sure. What's up, Katie? Oh, I heard about you getting that job. Congrats, you did it. You did so well to get an offer for such a huge, well-known company. It's amazing. I'm really happy for you. That's my girl. A cut above the rest.
Thanks. Putting that aside for a minute, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Sure, what is it? Is it important?
Yeah, it's important. I'm wondering if you entered into this relationship with me on the premise that we'd get married once you graduated college.
Of course! Of course I want to marry you! When we got together, I swore to myself to make you happy for the rest of your life. As things stand, I may still be job hunting without anything definite on the horizon. And I know you're probably a little anxious about that, but I'm fully committed to finding a good job with a prestigious company so I can be the husband you deserve.
Well, actually, you see, Billy, the thing is, I'm in debt.
What? Debt?
That's right, debt. Tens of thousands of dollars of debt at that. I'm getting scarily close to the repayment deadline. It's the kind of money that if I don't make the repayments on time, I'll get chased by debt collectors over.
What? You serious? You mean debt other than your student loans?
That's right. It's not my student loans. You see, Billy, the repayment deadline's drawing really close now, and I was wondering if you'd lend me the money to pay it back?
Wait, does that mean you can't ask your parents?
This isn't the kind of debt I can tell my parents about. The reason I'm in this much debt is a little complicated and hard to explain.
I see. How much do you owe?
This is only a rough figure, but about $40,000.
$40,000?! What? Are you being serious right now?
Yeah. You like me so much that you want to marry me, right, Billy? Will you pay off my debts for me?
Katie, come on. Wait a minute here. Of course I want to marry you. I really like you, you know? But even still, being asked to pay $40,000 out of the blue like this? If the two of us work together, and if you can pay it back in installments, I think we can just about manage it somehow. But coming up with $40,000 immediately just isn't realistic. I'm sorry, Katie, I can't.
What a shame. You failed.
What?
I'm not really in debt. I lied. It's just something I came up with to test you.
What? What are you talking about?
Listen, I've been thinking a lot lately. What with me getting an offer from a major company and you still looking for work and getting repeatedly declined for interviews, it kind of dawned on me that we're not a good match. It makes me feel kind of anxious about our future together.
What?
But even still, in spite of that, if you knew I was in debt and had the backbone to say, okay, I'll shoulder the burden, like a real man, I was willing to rethink breaking up with you, regardless of the enormous gap between us. But, much to my disappointment, you weren't willing to pay. If only you'd said something like, leave it to me, baby. If selling all my possessions to get you that money is what it takes, then I'll do it. Or, I'll explain everything to my parents and have them lend it to me. Things could have turned out differently. But you didn't say any of those things, did you? Have you no spirit of generosity? When your girlfriend's in debt, you should pay it.
What? What the hell is this? Are you kidding me? My brain can't process the situation. Like, there's no way you're actually like this.
Let me make it simple for you. Basically, you're not qualified to be my boyfriend. Me and you are not suited for each other. We're breaking up.
What? No, seriously, wait. What the hell? I don't understand. First of all, you lied about being in tons of debt. Now you want to break up?
Wow, you really are a numbskull, aren't you? This is why I'm the one who got an offer from a major company. I'm one of life's winners, the chosen few. Do you understand? Not like you, who can't even get a look in at an irrelevant small fry company. Me and you are practically in different dimensions. What's more, now that I know you're a completely useless good-for-nothing, there's nothing left to do but break up. Do you understand now?
No, just hang on. What happened to you, Katie? One of life's winners? Different dimensions? Where did the Katie I know disappear to? Did you get involved in some kind of weird cult or something? If there's something troubling you, I want you to know I'm always here if you want to talk.
Do not patronize me or treat me like an idiot. I don't need to be worried about by someone who doesn't even have a job yet. Even if we did get married, you'd only end up leeching off of me and my big league salary. It'd be like having a big kid to look after. Ugh, no thanks.
Oh, come on. I'd never do anything like that. I'm doing my best to look for work. Damn it, Katie. I'm determined to find something well paid at a good company so I can bring in the money we need to start a life together.
You're all talk and no trousers, Billy. Your bluster is meaningless if you can't produce results to back it up. Billy no-balls. Anyway, me and you aren't a good match. I need a more resourceful man, a man with more vigor, more get up and go. That's why me and you are breaking up. Never contact me again. Goodbye forever.
What the hell? Katie, please! Please, just give me one more chance! Please, just wait! I can't take it anymore! Bruce, please help me! What is it, Billy? Did something happen? Did you fail another interview? Didn't quite make the grade? Did you call me for a remote drinking party? No, none of those. Katie broke up with me. She even blocked me on Messenger. What? Why? But until yesterday, you were still the most sickeningly soppy pair of lovebirds I've ever seen. Something happened after I saw you? The hell if I know? It came out of nowhere. What the hell did I do wrong? I did everything for that girl. Come on, man. Surely you must have some idea. Hang on, I'm gonna call you. You were crying so much I could barely understand what you were saying. I think I more or less got the gist of how things went down, though. I think speaking to you calmed me down a little. Sorry I fell to pieces on you like that. I'm embarrassed now. Don't worry about it, buddy. I hate to say this about your ex. She's a disgrace of a human being. Not only did she lie about being in debt to test you, but to think she dumped you like she was tossing a piece of garbage in the trash just because she thinks she's hot stuff for getting an offer from a major company. I really didn't think she was like that at all. I wonder if her love for me ran out or she got bored of me. Because it's taking me so long to find a job. In any case, that job offer clearly went to her head, and she suddenly thinks she's a hotshot. To think that was all it took for her to start looking down on you. Pathetic. Reminds me of a guy on my course, actually. As soon as he got a job offer from a major company, he started walking around like he owned the place and treating everyone like dirt. What a moron, seriously. I wonder if that was why. Me and Katie dated ever since we met in the first year of university. This is such a shock. You got dumped. I know it sucks, but it can't be helped, my dude. Just forget about her already. You should be grateful she showed her true colors at this early stage of the game before you committed to a life with her. Just imagine that. How about you do something fun? All you've done lately is look for work. You must be exhausted. How does the holiday sound? You can just say you're heartbroken because you got dumped and you need a break. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. A heartbreak holiday. It's got a ring to it, actually. I want to get somewhere far away from the campus and far away from her. Some faraway place in a foreign land. Spend 2 or 3 nights away. Somewhere I can get to by train. I hate to burst your bubble, but you won't make it to any foreign lands on the train. You're pretty much limited to travel within the states if that's what you want. Yeah, I know. I don't have much money. I reduced my hours at my part-time job recently to make more time for job hunting. All that matters is that you could go somewhere you like. If you're struggling for holiday funds, I'll tell you what. I'll lend you $250. You can pay me back when you get your first paycheck. Deal? Wow, you're a true friend, Bruce. You're the best. That said, make sure you dive straight back into the job hunting when you get back, okay? I don't even want to imagine what a sorry state you'd be in if you graduated university without a job offer because you wasted all your time goofing off. Fine, I get it. You can be a real hard ass, huh? But really, Bruce, thank you. You're welcome, my dude. Hey, bro, how's it going? Left for your holiday yesterday, right? Having a good time? Hey, Bruce. I'm having the time of my life! Thanks so much for lending me the travel fund. Thanks to you, I was able to splash out on an extravagant week-long holiday. I might have used up all my savings from my part-time job, though. I climbed a mountain and visited a sauna today. Seems like you're having a blast. I'm happy for you, dude. Now, I hate to be the one to rain on your parade, but I have some news for you. Some news? What is it? It's about your ex-girlfriend. There's a crazy rumor going around about her on campus. What? Crazy rumor? The rumor is, wait for it, that she's a gambling addict with $75,000 in debt. From visiting casinos and male strip clubs all the time. What? What the hell? Why do people think she's in debt? Do you know where the rumors came from? I thought she was lying when she said that to me the other day. Well, I'm sorry, dude, but I might have had a part to play in all this. So you remember when I called you the day she broke up with you? Well, actually at that time, me and some buddies from my course were having a remote drinking party. After me and you got off the phone, one of them asked me what was up. So I gave him the quick rundown. I didn't want him to think I was rude for getting on the phone all of a sudden in the middle of our meetup. Then what? Well, after I explained, one of the guys blurted out, "Katie? I heard she was also doing X and Y." It was only a mess around, of course, but it kinda got out of control. So then, after that, my friends and the other guys from our circle started coming up with even more ridiculous rumors as a joke. Kinda like Chinese whispers, you know? Anyway, before we knew it, the rumors had warped beyond all recognition. And practically the entire campus was discussing what Katie had apparently been doing in some form or other. No way. Does that actually happen? Seems like she wasn't very popular with her classmates. Word around campus is she was constantly trying to put people down and look down on pretty much everyone. I kind of suspect it was a case of all her enemies making sure the rumors got as ridiculous as possible to get their revenge. Seriously? Was Katie really like that this whole time? She was bad enough that even I'd heard about it, and I didn't even know her. I think she was always pretty mean, dude. It was only a matter of time before she finds out herself. I wonder if she'll try getting in touch with me. I got a bad feeling about this. I'm a little scared. Relax, man. It's not like you're the one who spread the rumors. Can't you just play it off like you don't know anything? If she wants someone to blame, she should try looking in the mirror. Because none of this would have happened in the first place if she didn't lie about being in debt. I guess so. Anyway, you're on holiday, so it's not like she can actually do anything to you. Plus, didn't you block her messages? You should just forget about the whole thing until she gets in touch. Enjoy your holiday, bro. Actually, that's a good idea. I'll decide what I'm gonna say if and when she contacts me. Thanks, Bruce. Huh? Why do you keep ringing me? This makes no sense. Katie? Did you unblock me? What do you want?
Not what do you want? What I want to ask you, Billy, is what the hell you think you're playing at? Was it revenge? Is that why you did it?
What? No, really, what do you mean? Revenge?
Don't play dumb with me. You're the one who spread those weird rumors about me, aren't you?
Oh, now that you mention it, Bruce did say something about some rumors. I was having so much fun on my holiday, I totally forgot about it.
You told everyone that I'm in mountains of debt. That's one of the rumors going around about me. I knew it was you who started it. I just know it. You've got an inferiority complex because I got a job offer from a major company, haven't you? You're jealous because you can't find a job of your own, aren't you? Ugh, you're still salty about me dumping you, aren't you?
No, it wasn't me. I stopped going to school the day after you dumped me. And I'm still on my heartbreak holiday right now, so I couldn't have started them even if I wanted to.
Well, if it wasn't you, who's responsible for spreading these insane rumors? For example, that I'm being chased by debt collectors because I owe $75,000? That I got into debt by splashing out at strip clubs and casinos to fund my gambling addiction? That I sacrificed my boyfriend to the debt collectors by nominating him to make repayments on my behalf? Everyone's giving me the cold shoulder now because of these baseless lies. Billy!
Wow, that's more than Bruce told me about. So I've been nominated to pay off your debts? I wonder if people got the wrong end of the stick after I stopped showing my face at school.
I don't care. That's not important. I just want you to stop them. If people at my new company hear about this, they'll get the wrong idea. Worst case scenario, I could lose my job offer. Did you think about that?
You can tell me to stop as much as you like, but I don't know how to stop rumors spreading. Especially ones I didn't start in the first place. Plus, I'm on holiday right now, so what you're asking of me is impossible.
Don't say such cold-hearted things. If my ex-boyfriend denied the rumors, I'm sure they'd disappear in a heartbeat.
But tell me, Katie, why do I have to do that for you? You're not my girlfriend anymore.
Huh?
You dumped me when you decided I wasn't good enough for you anymore, right? You said I failed your test and that I'd only end up leeching off of you if we stayed together. You broke up with me in what was basically the cruelest way possible. Why should I go out of my way to run around like a headless chicken and deny a bunch of weird rumors I had nothing to do with? To fix the damaged reputation of someone who treated me like dirt on the bottom of their shoe. Do you have any idea how inconvenient that would be for me? I can't think of a single reason I'd do it.
Fine. Well, how about this? If you stop the rumors for me, I'll get back with you. I'll apologize for saying you weren't qualified to be my boyfriend. I'll even take back calling you a useless good-for-nothing.
Nah, it's fine. You mean nothing to me now, so I don't want to get back with you. And whether you take back those things or not makes no difference.
Huh?
Actually, I got a new girlfriend. We met 2 days ago while I was mountain climbing. She got separated from her friends halfway up, so we finished the climb and then went back down together. When we got to talking, we couldn't stop. We got on like a house on fire. We swapped numbers, and yesterday she messaged saying she had feelings for me. So now we're dating.
What? Wait. What?
Me and you are never getting back together, Katie. On top of that, I have no intention of helping you. Which means I definitely won't be going out of my way to put a lid on these weird rumors.
What? Wait. I thought you liked me, don't you? You said you swore to make me happy for the rest of my life.
Sure, until you dump me. I'm devoted to my new girlfriend now, though. Sorry! Isn't there an old proverb? Something about rumors lasting 75 days? Stay strong, Katie. Only a couple more months to go!
But I can't wait that long. These rumors are damaging, Billy. I'll never be able to show my face on campus again. I can't just sit back and do nothing. What if the teachers or people at my new job find out? My life will be over. Oh, I'm begging you, Billy, please, help me.
Just think of it as your ability to deal with unforeseen circumstances being tested. You love that kind of thing, right? You're being tested! This is your chance, Katie! You got this! See ya! When I got back from my heartbreak holiday 3 days later, to my complete disbelief, Katie had been arrested by the police. Apparently, she'd been running around frantically making every effort to quell the rumors, but no one was willing to hear her out. Eventually, even the teachers caught wind of them, and by that point, she was hysterical. She was so convinced that if she could just somehow get back together with me, everything would be okay. So she lied in wait outside of my house. But a neighbor mistook her for a potential burglar getting ready to rob the place and phoned the cops. They questioned her, and upon being searched, it was found that for some reason, she had a huge knife in her bag. Of course, with that, she was handcuffed and taken away in the back of a police car. But Katie, upon realizing she was about to be arrested, got flustered and pushed one of the cops in the heat of the moment. So on top of possession of a weapon, she was also charged for assaulting a police officer after being arrested in the act. Fortunately for her, she was released on bail straight away. But not so fortunately for her, news of the arrest had reached the campus and her new workplace. Her job offer from the major company was hastily withdrawn, and she was forced to start looking for work again. The teachers started being super strict with her, and it seems like her life became really difficult. As for me, going on my heartbreak holiday made me realize how much I love travel. When I got back, I applied for practically every travel agency job on the internet. and in the end, received an offer. Having found work, I paid Bruce back the money he lent me for the holiday with my first paycheck. Me and my girlfriend, who I met at my heartbreak holiday, are still dating. It's a long-distance relationship, but things are just great between us.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Melissa, I want a divorce.
Huh? What's wrong with you, Ben? What are you talking about? You're gone for 3 days and then you finally contact me. And that's what you say?
I was racking my brain over this the whole time. I had to be true to myself, but then again, if I say it, there is no turning back. But I finally made up my mind, and before I lose confidence in myself again, I decided to come right out and say it.
Oh, yeah. So why? What's the reason for this sudden life-altering decision?
Yeah. Well, there's this girl. And I kind of like her. No, I love her and I want to marry her, so... Her name is...
Tammy, right?
Huh? Why did you...
You're really dense, aren't you? I knew a long time ago that you and my little sister Tammy were sneaking around behind my back. I wanted definite proof, so I even hired a private investigator to check you guys out.
Huh? But how? Where did we screw up?
Actually, it was pretty easy. Tammy wasn't really discreet about the relationship. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure she wanted me to find out.
You're not serious.
She would upload photos to Instagram, sort of hinting at the relationship. You should check it out for yourself.
Hinting? What do you mean? I saw those photos. There is nothing outrageous.
Look a little closer. There are little messages in there. There's one where you turn it upside down and it reads, "I love Ben." Just the other day, she uploaded a photo with the caption, "Dinner with my boo," and I could see her reflection in the wine glass.
Holy crap! Are you serious?
Like I said, I hired a private investigator to check you guys out and to collect all the evidence. I'll give you that divorce, but you will pay for it. Literally.
Pay for it? You mean pay compensation?
Bingo! If you were racking your brains to finally come to a decision, you must have thought about that.
But Tammy said, you being her sister, she was sure that you would not go that far. They wouldn't demand compensation.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ben. Reality is a bitch. My lawyer will draw up papers for the compensation demand. It makes no difference if you're family or not. You have to face up to the consequences. You're living at Tammy's place now, right? I probably won't get much out of you with your meager salary. But my lawyer will be visiting you, so I suggest you take his advice. Or this thing will go to court and it will just cost you more time and money, and less time with your beloved Tammy. I urge you to do the right thing.
Hey sis, how are ya? Did you get a call from Ben yesterday? You knew about the divorce. Shocker, huh? So, did you think about it? When did you decide this is gonna happen? Sooner the better.
You're being a bit hasty, don't you think? You can't make a decision about these things in a day or two. It's more complicated than that.
All you have to do is sign the divorce papers and submit them. That's it, right? What's so hard about that? Doesn't seem too complicated to me. You're just dragging your heels. You don't want this divorce. He doesn't love you anymore. Just give it up for God's sake.
Am I experiencing deja vu? A repeat of yesterday?
What are you talking about?
Compensation.
Huh?
You guys are planning to blow everything open one of these days anyway. I'm sure you thought about compensation. That's what a husband usually does when he cheats on his wife.
Oh, come on, Melissa. Are you serious? You're going to demand money from your own sister?
Reality is a bitch. Sister, ex-husband, demanding compensation in such matters, it makes not difference at all.
Am I hearing you right? I'm your own flesh and blood, for God's sake.
You guys went behind my back and had an affair. Legally, you're obligated to pay up. Family or otherwise, life's a bitch.
Yeah, you already said that. All right. Ben will probably work things out anyway. Have it your way.
My lawyer will be visiting you guys soon, so I will expect full compensation for stealing my husband away from me.
Hey, sis. Tammy here. Hey, the compensation was deposited into your bank account already, right?
Yeah, I confirmed it yesterday, so I submitted the divorce papers right after that.
Great, thanks for that. You know what? We already submitted our marriage registration at City Hall today.
Wow, that was fast.
Not fast enough. I wanted to be Ben's wife for so long, and that day has finally come. I'm ecstatic. Boy, oh boy, you don't know how happy I am. This is a dream come true for me.
I'm actually grateful. There was no need to take this to court. That would have been a complete hassle, to be honest.
Huh? Court? What are you talking about?
Nothing that complicated. Actually, I was thinking of divorcing Ben way before you guys started seeing each other. But if he refused when we had to go to court, it would have taken time and money. It would have been one big hassle. But just my luck. You guys started to see each other behind my back, and eventually Ben came to me begging for a divorce. Man, what a stroke of luck.
Oh, really? Actually, you sound more like a sore loser to me.
Can I ask you something, Tammy?
What? I'm actually feeling great now, so yeah, ask away.
What was so great about Ben? What was it that attracted you to him? Seriously, I really want to know.
Huh? Well, it was...
It may seem kind of strange for me to say. After all, I was married to him, but seeing all your past boyfriends, Ben just didn't seem the type that you would, you'd be attracted to.
Oh my god, Melissa, never thought I'd see the day that you'd be so totally defeated.
Defeated?
I mean, you make him sound so disagreeable. He's actually a really cool guy. Very reliable if you get my meaning. You're like a dog with its tail between its legs, scampering away.
Okay, I see. Well, I got what I wanted, so I have no complaints. All that's left is for him to gather up his things here and move out. Then we are completely done.
Huh? Hold on a second, Melissa. It's you that has to gather up your things.
Huh? Now why would I do that?
Come on, sis. That house. Ben bought that house, right? It's in his name, right? The house is way too big for you alone. A nice little 5-bedroom house with a garden and a patio. What I've always wanted. I plan to have Mom and Dad live there with us, so we're getting ready to move in, so I would appreciate that you move out as soon as possible. As you know, Mom and Dad don't get along with you, so no way we can all live together. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, Mom and Dad have always been on your side. I hated that environment growing up, and that's why I left home after graduating from high school.
Yeah, so you're aware of the situation, so I need you out of that house as soon as possible.
But you're forgetting one important fact. This house, it belongs to a friend of mine, a married couple I'm very friendly with.
Huh? What the hell are you blabbering on about?
My friends are currently stationed overseas. They are stationed over there for 3 years, so they asked me to look after their home until they return. But they're scheduled to return in 2 weeks, so I'm currently getting ready to move out.
Hold it a sec. Wait, what?
When Ben and I got married 2 years ago, he was well aware of the fact.
You're kidding me!
Hey, Melissa. Please pick up. Let's get back together. Please. I told Tammy and her parents that my part-time job paid $1,200 a month. They almost crucified me.
Wow, I saw it coming, but that was fast.
They all thought I was a full-time worker at that office. And at that house that your friend owns. They thought it was mine. That I inherited it or something. I don't know where the hell they got that idea. That house is huge. They figured I must have a good paying job to be able to afford such a house.
Boy, you really haven't changed.
This isn't funny! What am I going to do? After that, they made me sign the divorce papers and kicked me out of the house. I'm sitting in the park by the school now. What am I going to do? Could you come pick me up? Please, Melissa. I have no one to turn to.
The park by the school? That's right near where my folks and Tammy live. No way I'm going down there. I really don't want to be anywhere near them.
My folks live really far away. Besides, after I said I was going to divorce you, they cut ties with me. They said they never want to see me again. I have nowhere to go. I'm going to have to sleep right here in this park.
There's a Days Inn down the block. Get a room there.
I would, but I have no money.
Huh?
I quit my part-time job yesterday.
Wait a sec. You quit? Why'd you go and do that?
Well, Tammy said we would be living with her parents once we got married, so I figured she meant she wanted me to live with her folks at their home. If I was to live at their house, well, it takes more than an hour to my job, so I thought I would look for a job closer by. But they were getting all packed and ready to go to that house, the one your friend owns. They told me that the house they were living in was only a rental, and they terminated the lease on both the house and Tammy's apartment today.
Okay, let me get this straight. You thought you were going to live with them, and they thought they were going to live with you. Got your wires all crossed. Now you guys have nowhere to live. That about right?
I paid your compensation as the lawyer instructed. Otherwise, it would go to court, and I don't have any money to hire a lawyer. How did I even get myself into this mess? The only option I have left is to get back together with you.
You're not serious. Not on your life.
Huh? But I have nothing.
Now that it's all come to this, ever since the company you worked for went bankrupt, you've been content with that part-time job, not bothering to look for a real job. My take-home pay was way better than yours. You treated me as if I was your ATM machine. Always asking for handouts. I was getting sick and tired of it. I wanted to divorce you even before I found out you were cheating on me.
Please, give me another chance. I'll look for a full-time job right away, so please help me out here.
A little late for that, don't you think? I never want to see you again. See ya!
Please, Melissa, don't abandon me. I'm sorry.
Melissa, you there? You said you were moving out of that house. Where are you going? Give me the address right away.
Excuse me? I have no reason to tell you. Why would I even tell you guys?
If you don't tell us, what are we supposed to do? Sleep in the park?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I really have to go.
We were planning on living in that house. We already terminated our lease on the house and I moved out of my apartment last week. So we have nowhere to go. So the only place we have left is to live at your new place. So come on, give me your address.
That's not going to happen.
Huh? Why is that? I can't believe you. Your family's in trouble and you're not going to give us a helping hand? You're cruel.
You really think I'm going to help a sister who stole my husband and my so-called parents who encouraged her? Who in their right mind would help people like you? Family or otherwise. Anyway, we cut all family ties, right? You people mean nothing to me.
Okay, then I will reinstate you as a family member. How's that? We could be one big family again. So tell us where you're moving to.
Sorry, but I would rather you not reinstate me. I have no intention of being part of this so-called one big family.
Huh? But...
Besides, the place I'm moving to is my company dormitory. I can't have strangers sleeping over.
Huh? A company dorm?
Yeah, it's a woman's only dorm. There are strict rules, especially regarding unauthorized people living there. There's a custodian in the lobby that checks employee IDs.
What? When did all this happen? Why you? Why do you get special treatment? What about us?
What's the problem? Just find another place to live. Lease a house or get an apartment somewhere. Maybe you can get Dad to ask his company. I'm sure they have employee apartments, temporarily even. He should get advice from his company. I'm sure they'll help him out somehow. Mine did.
Dad quit his job last month.
Excuse me?
He thought Ben was making loads of money, so he figured Ben would support him and we could live in that big house. He didn't think it was necessary to work anymore, so he retired early. He got a paltry retirement pay, but after paying you, well, there was not much left.
My God, you guys really screwed things up.
What am I gonna do, Melissa? Please help us out. It's the least you can do.
Please, don't come begging to me for help.
Huh?
I will say this one last time. I have no intention of continuing any family relationship with a sister who stole my husband and parents who backed her up. I have no family. Simple as that.
Come on, please, Melissa. We're family. Don't abandon us.
After that conversation, I thought that was the end of it, but the next day, my sister and my parents came barging into my office demanding to see me. Fortunately, I was not there. I retired from that company years ago. That was my old place of employment, but they still accused the receptionist of lying and insisted that she bring me out. They continued in this vein for hours until the police were eventually called. A relative was finally located and had to come to the police station to bail them out. They reluctantly returned to this relative's small farmhouse in the countryside. The relative's house is quite a distance away, so I will probably never see them again. As for Ben, he talked his way into a friend's place for a few nights, which apparently turned into a few weeks. On top of that, his friend borrowed money in his name and, one day, just up and disappeared, leaving him holding the bag. Well, he ended up being in debt to some scary people. I hear he's working his butt off at one of their warehouses somewhere. Not a very promising environment to be in. I would hate to be in his shoes. He's still young. Maybe he'll make it out alive.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.